What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another trading analytics video. So SPY and the total US market had an incredible week last week, and it's going to set up for an interesting end to 2024's trading session. And November is going to be very, very important. So looking at SPY right here, you can see that we had finally broken the uptrend line as we had discussed before. And now that this trend line has been firmly broken on the daily chart, this is now looking to become support probably around 595. So if 595 fails, then we're likely going to see a retest back down towards 585. But if 595 continues to hold, then we're going to see another bounce towards the upside and look to break $600 on SPY with a nice candle close on the daily. So for all the bulls looking for a nice candle close rally, we are in the prime chances of that happening. So as long as SPY 595 holds, then we're going to see continued upside towards 600 and beyond as part of this blue sky breakout to close out the year. Jumping over to the Qs, you can see that we've had an incredible bounce as well. We broke through that 505 resistance at which was previously all-time high, and now we're just in a complete uncharted territory around 515 on the daily. We do have a gap to the downside here that would fill us around 507, but similarly to SPY, if that mid-tier support holds, then we're looking to if 505 continues to hold, we're likely going to continue to push towards the upside to close out the year, especially when you got names like Microsoft, Nvidia, and Google all bouncing pretty significantly to close out last week's trading session. Speaking of Nvidia, jumping over to XOXX, you can see here that the chips actually have quite a bit of room to run to the upside. So if you're bullish on the chip sector, the level we have to break with strong volume would be $237 on XOXX. Pushing that above that zone puts that gap fill at 260 into the picture. And because that would also invalidate the larger pattern of the head and shoulder we see here on the daily, but also validate a double bottom bounce with a neckline break above that 237 zone. So very, very bullish. This chart is very, very bullish over 237. Until then, 237 should be treated as a heavy rejection point until we get some confirmation we're going to be able to close above that. So really quick, jump over to Bitcoin, which has been going absolutely insane the last few days, by the way. You guys know we've been charting this for literally months now. And once we broke through that 68,000 resistance and finally got our target of 71,000, we broke through that. And now we actually tapped 80,000 in aftermarket trading over the weekend. So it's incredible. We're in completely uncharted territory on Bitcoin. Names like Coinbase, BITX, BTBT, Mara, etc. are going to be going absolutely insane as well. The only thing I would say, because we're going to be considerably overbought on the longer time frames on Bitcoin, would be look for a retrace back down to about 71,000. Just because you want to see if that level, which was previously very, very strong resistance, is going to hold as support on this time going forward. I'm not saying we're going to get a $10,000 drop on Bitcoin in 2 days, but I'm saying that it's very, very important not to get too overzealous because we are pretty overextended on the asset. Now, something that's very interesting to me, I want to point this out to everybody, is Tesla. So as you guys talked about in our last video, Tesla broke through the heavy resistance from the end of 2023 rejection point. And we've been trading not necessarily in the blue sky territory because Tesla's been in these realms before, but we're in a great spot. But I'm actually going to jump over to the weekly chart so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Weekly on Tesla, and I'm going to go to the candles. All right. So let me get rid of these lines so you guys can see something here. Look at this. We got a weekly candle close off of a double bottom bounce here on Tesla, which realistically puts 386 or 380 in the cards for a continued push to the upside. So Tesla can look to reclaim some of its 2021, 2022 levels of trading based off of this weekly candle close that we have not seen in a long time. I mean, just look at the size of this candle. As long as Elon stays out of his own way and the investors continue to see continued bullish activity in the ticker, such as the full self-driving, as well as delivery numbers going up, then I firm believer that Tesla 380 is going to be in the cards sometime by the middle of 2025. So keep that in mind on Tesla. Finally, guys, before we close out this video, I want to plug in we have an incredible thing going on in our server. Upcoming in our server, we have a new $1,000 to $10,000 account challenge. We've already completed 2 of those in the last 6 months. So for all new members or people who are trying to look to see how they can turn $1,000 into $10,000 within a few months with options trading, link to our Discord will be in the description of this video as well as in our channel bio. So come on by, check us out, and we will see you guys in the next video. We've done it twice already. We're gonna do it a third time. It's gonna be a blast. So we'll see you guys in the server. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.